Every century, a stone baby cries a single tear. And every time it does, someone vanishes. No one knows where the tear comes from. No cracks, no moisture, no source. Just one perfect drop sliding down the cheek of a stone child carved over 1,000 years ago. Villagers swear the tear is warm. Some believe it's a warning. Others say it's a curse. But the strangest part? Every cry matches a tragic event in history. Tonight, on The Old Days Mystery, we are uncovering a mystery older than most empires. Who carved the stone baby? Why does it cry only once every 100 years? What happens after the tear falls? And why do ancient records from India, Turkey, Peru, and Mongolia all describe the same exact statue in places thousands of miles apart? Stay with me, because in a moment, I'll reveal the one documented event where the stone baby cried, and hours later, an entire family disappeared without a trace. But before that, you need to understand how this nightmare began. The story of the stone baby starts in the year 1124, in a small forgotten kingdom in Eastern Europe. A young sculptor named Aaron was ordered by the king to carve a symbol of hope. A statue of a newborn child, smiling, peaceful, almost divine. But Aaron never finished it. Before the last touches were made, the sculptor mysteriously died. His tools were found dropped mid-stroke. The statue remained incomplete, except for one detail: a tiny groove under the left eye, as if carved for a tear. Months later, the kingdom witnessed a strange event. On the morning of the winter eclipse, villagers saw a drop of water on the statue's cheek. Some touched it, some prayed to it. But by nightfall, the entire royal family vanished. Doors still locked from the inside, food still warm, beds untouched. Only two things remained: a cold silence and the memory of that tear. For the next 100 years, nothing happened. The statue was moved, sold, lost, rediscovered. Then the year 1224 arrived. Monks at a remote monastery swore they heard a soft cry echo through the stone halls. They found the baby statue on the floor, with a fresh tear. Hours later, a devastating fire burned the entire monastery to ashes. Only the statue survived, without a single burn mark. Coincidence? Or a pattern? Scientists in the 1800s tried to explain it. Geologists said the stone had no porous structure, it couldn't hold water. Historians claimed the timing of disasters was accidental. Skeptics laughed. But then came 1924. A team of explorers in Mongolia found the same statue buried under sand, untouched for centuries. When they dug it out, it was dry. But at midnight, one explorer woke up screaming. He swore the statue was crying. The next morning, he was gone. His footprints disappeared after 4 steps, as if something lifted him into the air. The expedition leader wrote in his journal, "Whatever this thing is, it chooses who hears the cry." That journal was the only record they brought back. The explorer's body was never found. Now here's the strangest part. Across different cultures, ancient texts mention a child of stone who weeps once in the age of kings, a tear of destiny falling every 100 harvests, a century cry that marks the shift of fate. Different continents, different languages, same myth, same timeline. So what actually causes the tear? Theory 1 says atmospheric condensation, but it makes no sense because one statue was found in snow, another in heat, another in desert sand. Theory 2 says ritual activation by ancient priests, but no ritual records remain. Theory 3 is the lost child legend, claiming the statue holds the spirit of a child who died before birth, and the tear is the child returning to the world for a moment and taking someone back with it. Theory 4 says it's a cosmic marker. Every tear aligns with a rare star cluster called the Seven Watchers, and each alignment has historically brought war, famine, or political collapse. And now, the part I promised earlier. The last recorded tear happened in 2024. A hidden camera in a private collector's mansion captured a single droplet forming under the baby's eye at exactly 3:03 a.m. Later that evening, the collector's daughter walked into her room and vanished. No signs of struggle, no footprints leaving, her phone still charging, lights still on. Only the statue remained, quiet, cold, emotionless. Her disappearance is still unsolved. Now the cycle resets, and the next tear will arrive in 2124, unless the statue cries early. So tell me, do you believe this is just a myth? Or do you think the stone baby chooses who hears its cry? Let me know your theory in the comments, and if you want more legends like this, stay with The Old Days Mystery, where forgotten history comes alive again.